Okay, in this video I'll be reviewing the Harrowing. This card revives the 6 strongest units that die in this game and grant them ephemeral. So, to summon this card, you need 10 mana, but you also need to take full profit of this card to have at least 6 units that die that turn, and the preference that are strong units. How the game differentiates the strongest from the weaker is based on their attack. The more attack the unit have, the stronger the game will consider. All the time that you in this game see the stronger, it refers to the unit with most attack points. Even if a unit have the double or even the triple HP points of other units and costs a lot more, the units that will prioritize is always the unit with most attack. The Harrowing is a slow spell. It means that cannot be cast while you are attacking or while your enemy is attacking. It has to be cast before or after. It's a 10 cost unit, so it's a high risk unit, no spell. It's 10 cost, so it's very high risks because when you use 10 of your mana, unless you have 3 mana crystals for spells, the ones that you stack, the enemy can always counter by playing a deny, and you will only be able to play a deny if you have the 3 crystals, and even that the enemy can play another deny and you cannot play another deny even if you have it, because are completely out of mana. That's always the implication of playing high cost spells. It's of course a Shadow Isles card. One of the most important things of this card is of course play it the later as possible, and only if your enemy have played at least 3 denies, or you have a way to counter his last deny, or if he is out of mana. So now to review the pros and the cons. The pros, of course, if you are attacking, it applies a lot of pressure because it puts automatically 6 units in the board, and it's really difficult to deal with that suddenly, because he only can summon 1 unit in his turn, so you can attack in the next turn. For example, let's say he have only 1 or 3 units, you always will have 2 units more, even if he plays a unit, or 3 units more, it depends on how many units he have. And of course, if he is attacking and you play this spell, is the ultimate defense, because you have always how much blockers for the attackers he have. Is of course ephemeral units that you get, so you really have to use them. It's always recommended to attack, because for defense they only get to serve that time. If he decides to don't attack, you just deny him the attack, but that unit will disappear in the end of your round without doing almost anything. But of course, if he's going for little damage, and you prevent it, it's already a good defense. The cons, of course, you need to reach late game. You need to have 10 mana to play it at least, or for example 8 mana and 2 stacked crystals, or 7 mana and 3 stacked crystals. It still costs a lot, and you can only deny his deny if you are at 10 mana and have 3 crystals to play another deny spell. Of course, as I said before, if any significant ally units died, any really strong units die until the point that you have that card in hand and the opportunity to play it, the card is basically useless, especially because how much it costs. So this card is only good when you have already lost great units, and as a Shadow Isles, a lot of times you have a lot of units already with revives, or that serves any other purpose besides one time. So it's a card that could be potentially super good or potentially super bad. It really depends on what you have been already drawn and lost, and what the enemy have on their board too. But of course, in a situation that he have, for example, one unit he have lost, for example, use a Harrowing to kill all your units, the spell that kill all the units in the board, his and theirs. This could be super good, as he have no response to that, and you can attack and completely destroy him. So if you can, of course, bait him to be without resources at the moment that you're gonna use this spell, it's super OP, of course. Of course, as for my suggestions, I will suggest play with strong cards, like for example Rasa and very big units from all kinds of for the faction that you have stronger minions that can apply really a lot of pressure, that have, for example, high attack, that have overwhelm. It will be very good if you could play like Freljord or Noxus, that have a lot of overwhelm units, because that's the units that can really apply pressure, because when they even if they defend that unit, they will still do the damage. So my recommendation will be overwhelm units, or at least units who can really big units that can apply a lot of pressure. For example, units with lifesteal will be really good too, as well, because you can at least regain a lot of health for your Nexus. Okay, as for the art, is as always a very good drawing that represents what the card does, the reborn of your minions. This card is also a reference from the Harrowing, that is like the Halloween for the Shadow Isles, as I think that was mentioned in an event, an Halloween event from 1 or 2 years ago. If I'm not mistaken, was when the LeBlanc skin from the game League of Legends was released, the special Halloween one.